Eine Fremdsprachenassistenzkraft zu sein, bedeutet, ein großes Abenteuer zu beginnen. Ein Abenteuer, das einen vor große Herausforderungen stellt. Man vermisst seine Familie, man vermisst seine Freunde, man vermisst auch sein Zuhause. Aber dafür lernt man viele neue Leute kennen, mit denen man lachen kann, mit denen man zusammen kocht und einfach nur eine wundervolle Zeit zusammen verbringt. Egal wie lange man in Frankreich bleiben kann, man wird diese Zeit nie vergessen.
Being an assistant for me is an adventure. It means improving your language skills and getting an opportunity to learn other languages that you would normally not even think of learning. You get a chance to see new places, meet new people, move a little bit outside of your comfort zone. You get to taste all kinds of different food, not just the one that you miss from home. You get to see how the seasons change and how different it is from your home. You get to learn a little bit about yourself, how far your limits are, whether you can push yourself even further. And it means learning how to live your best life. But also it means being responsible for yourself.
Being an assistant means showing the French people my country and where I come from and the influence that France has had on my country, which is pretty big even though they don't know about it. But it spans back from 250 years ago, and despite that there's still so many things that is still there even now, like the languages. We still have Creole and Patois, we still have names of towns and our festivals and how we celebrate. Coming to see a new part of the world that I never see before. Something completely different because I grew up on an island, a very small island. And of course, it's not just France, which is a big country, but it's part of a big continent, and it's surrounded by all these other countries that are so different from where I'm from. The languages they speak, the culture, the history, the architecture is like beautiful and different, and it's just amazing to see a different side of the world, literally. Two worlds coming together and exchanging, and I think that's the point of the assistantship. Yeah. I learned a lot about myself and a lot about what I want for my future that I didn't even think about before. So that was pretty cool.
Being an assistant here in France means a lot to me. It's always been a dream for me, not only to teach English in France, but to hopefully teach French in the United States. I've been studying French since I was 12, and I eventually obtained a degree from Ainaen College, where I double majored in English and French. And even during these uncertain times of tribulation, I have still somehow managed to not only travel abroad to France, but to get a job teaching kids, which is something I thoroughly enjoy. So to better answer your question, being an assistant is really, for me, a dream come true. A dream I've worked for diligently, and through all that hard work and patience, this dream has finally been manifested into a reality. It is an opportunity that has been a long time coming, and I know I will benefit from it for a long time to come.
This is me, on the side of a stretch of road that goes through a nearly obscure town in the north of France, whose name took me eons to comprehendingly pronounce. Boha-en-Vermandois. It is one of the 2 towns besides Saint-Quentin where I execute my duties as an English language assistant from Kenya, a country that proved to be non-existent in the minds of most young scholars in the school establishments that I work in. It is for this reason that I have to spare, every day, a fleeting thought of gratitude to the key actors both in Kenya and in France who have made this program a success and also accessible to Kenyans. I must add that it is an honor to be a part of the oldest student mobility program, which is at least 100 years old. This goes a long way to prove how increasingly interconnected the world is becoming. In addition to the main duties of an assistant, I want to believe that being an assistant is also about learning. Learning to appreciate, understand, and respect the fundamental cognitive orientation of the French society, encompassing the society's knowledge and point of view. Hence my newly discovered taste for French wine and le Roquefort. Being an assistant is also about dancing, especially when the other teachers are not around and I've got some time to spare. It is about taking the train and enjoying the ride. It is about playing basketball and even sometimes running. Creating new friendships and having fun. Being an assistant is an opportunity for self-discovery and to grow cognitively as well as acquire new skills.